This video brought to you by jadedpainting.com. If you need your miniatures painted to a tabletop standard, check out jadedpainting.com. Hey everyone, welcome to another unboxing video. As always, my name is Jay, and today I will be unboxing the new Khador Conquest, one of the awesome Colossal models for War Machine. I am very happy to finally be able to unbox one of these. They look awesome, and I would love to make a tutorial for every single Colossal. I know I'll be making at least one for the Khador, one for the Signar, and one for the Crix. So yeah, I'd love to tackle these one by one. So of course, as always, we'll start off with the box. As you can see, it's a pretty actually big box. It's pretty wide and huge, and it's actually very heavy, seeing as the majority of the parts are actually still metal, despite the increasing trend that Privateer Press has been doing lately to go to plastic, or sorry, it's a resin plastic hybrid. I know a good chunk of this kit is going to be metal, seeing as it is very, very heavy. So we'll start off with the cover. Obviously, as you see here, it's a nice, really nice picture of the Conquest. This is what it looks like. I don't believe there's that many weapon options, but we'll see in just a moment. And the sides, of course, just have pictures of the Conquest, and the back has a little bit of a brief history of the Conquest and a picture of it itself. And it says right here it has all the resin and white metal parts necessary to assemble one, and 2 color stack cards. So that's awesome. And yeah, so that's great stuff. So that's the box, and now we will open up and see what's inside. And we're back. So as you can see here, it is a pretty large box, and there's some foam on the right hand side. So I will just pull this away. Very cool, very cool. And on the right, so there's a package of all of the bits of the Conquest. So it is very heavy, very cool. Put that to a side for just a moment. And there is a giant Colossal base. I don't know if you guys can see this, but they actually did, Privateer Press decided that they were going to put small lines right here, here, and here. So you're supposed to model your Colossal facing straight on like this. That way you know exactly which is the left side and which is the right side, and which side the people are attacking. For those who don't know, there's basically 2 stat cards, one for the left-hand side, one for the right-hand side, and they're identical. And this will determine, you know, which side the actual person's facing and shooting. Very cool, very cool. And here is just a marker. So this is a rect marker template. So if your Conquest goes down, you put this down, and you now know where it was. What becomes difficult terrain, I believe that's what it's called. So very cool stuff, very cool. Side, and here are the instructions. So pretty straightforward. I guess one small picture is all you need, unlike Games Workshop where it's a booklet. But yeah, it doesn't look like that complicated of a model put together, but I'm going to take my time and make sure that I paint it up correctly. Here are the 2 stat cards for the Conquest, or here, yes, as you can see, this is the one with the attacks and the special rules on it, and this one has the 2 sets of damage boxes. As I said, one's for the left, one's for the right, and once you damage one completely, you just then start focusing on the other one automatically. So pretty cool stuff, excellent stuff. Oh, and here are the big centerpieces of the Conquest. Looks really awesome. You guys can see this. There's very, very little extra flash. Just a little bit right here. But yeah, overall, and a little bit, I guess, right here. But overall, the detail is very, very nice on this resin. I'm a huge fan of the resin plastic hybrid that Privateer Press is making right now. Huge fan. I can't wait to put this guy together. It's really cool when this model has this big of pieces. So you know it's going to be a really epic and fearsome looking model on the tabletop. Very cool. back down. And here are the other two pieces. These are the shoulders, I believe. Yeah, these should be the shoulders of the Colossal. And they actually marked them right and left. R for right and L for left, as you can see that. So once again, very, very little extra flash, and the detail is exquisite, looks excellent. All the raised nuts and bolts along the edges, looks great. I think this is gonna be an awesome model paint up, and it'll look great on the tabletop. So it's gonna be really fun to make a tutorial for this guy. Excellent stuff. So I'll put those, put that back in here, the box. And let's just quickly go through some of the pieces. Wow. So here's one of the feet. As you can see, it's just a giant piece of white metal or pewter, and it's very heavy. If you need a good bookmark, I'd recommend this piece. But the detail is really nice for pewter. Very cool stuff. And that's one foot. Here's the other one. So this is, I believe, is the right foot. The other one that I just showed you was the left foot. Here is a piece of the leg. So again, just you see the exhausts, really nice detail. It is not going to take me very long at all to get this model all set up and cleaned up. The detail is really nice, and yeah, very little extra flash, so that's cool. Here's the gun to go on top of the Conquest. So looks pretty cool, pretty standard. Not the most definition on this. Actually looks like a pair of binoculars, but it's cool. It'll create some fierceness on the tabletop and scare a lot of opponents. Here is a shield, I believe. It just goes on the, yeah, this is just an extra shield that will go on the arm. And yeah, it looks great. Just to cover an arm piece. Very cool. What is this? Oh, this is the actual shoulder. Go into the arm. This and this piece. I don't know why the other one's black and this one's white. Maybe it's to differentiate which one goes where. But these are the two shoulders. And as I said, one is black plastic, one is white. As you can see, it's a little extra flash that I'll need to clean up along the sides there, but very cool. Here's some extra saw pieces that are exhausts. They'll go on the back near the gun. This is actually, I believe, two pieces. Yes, it is. One piece is here, and it is a part of the arm. And this little piece is a different part of the arm that will actually attach to one of the others. So I'm going to have to separate the two with the large piece of metal in the middle. And here's just another piece of the legs. So very cool stuff. And here's the detail. So yeah, it's an awesome kit overall, as you can see. Privateer Press really knows what they're doing, and I know it took a little time for the Conquest to come out versus the Signar one, which came out pretty quickly. But I think it was definitely worth waiting. And there are a lot of amazing pieces, and it shouldn't take me that long to put it all together. I will, depending on how I want to do the tutorial, I might just put it all together and then paint it, or I might just paint it in parts and then put it all together in the end. By the way, definitely expect a tutorial for the Khador Conquest very soon. And until next time, this is Jay saying, happy painting, everyone.